Greetings and salutations, my movie-loving friends. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and welcome back to the Attic Review. On today's episode of Tar, I want to talk about Roman, our soul, Ghostface, and my beef with him in Scream 3. I have some sympathy for the devil known as Roman, and hell, even a little admiration for his efforts in doing this solo. Yeah, I guess we can empathize with the guy a little bit, maybe even see his motives. Still think he's a bitch, but still, man, good for you for this elaborate scheme. But wait, there is one thing that bugs me more than all of the other blunders when it comes to Roman being the lone knife man in Scream 3. I know what you're thinking. It's the voice modulator. What in the shit is that thing that allows him to call anyone as anyone? That's ridiculous. But I blame the writers more than anything for that one. It's not as if he invented the damn thing. Wait, did he? I also know what you're thinking. It's his pulse. How in the hell did he stop his pulse from, pulsing? Its main job in the body if you're alive? Which he was, but obviously Gale, after all these goddamn movies, doesn't know how to check a pulse correctly, so that's another infraction, but still not the main one that I'm mad at. Or how about the fact that he was able to hide as Siggy's mom in a body bag after being thrown off that second floor in the studio house? More and more, that scene really grinds my gears. Come on, he just got yeeted off of that second floor, now he's back up there in the other room saying, "Psst, Sid, come in here," all while perfectly placed at that crime scene room. And don't tell me it's because he's the director and he knows the set. That is still impossible for one person. The biggest thing I hate about the Roman story is why of all things did he choose to be a Hollywood director to exact his revenge? Maybe it's Freudian. And since his true father could be one of those Hollywood execs or directors that did all those awful things to his mother, maybe he feels the need to give Hollywood a taste of their own medicine. It's weird, but I guess I still don't understand it. However, does anyone have any idea how difficult it is to achieve that level of directing and status in Hollywood? I certainly don't, obviously, but I imagine it's pretty difficult to attain that rare chance to direct in Hollywood, and not just music videos. You're telling me that crybaby bitch decided that the best course of action to get revenge after giving Billy and Stu the plans for Mama Marine was to become a Hollywood director to try and kill Sid for shit that she had no idea she was involved in? He said he found Rena Reynolds 4 years prior, and that's when he became all pissy. "Ooh, my mom doesn't love me." Shut up and get over it, Roman. Took Billy and Stu a year after they murdered Marine to go after Sydney, and then probably another year for the movie to be made about the murders. So, in 2 years, he magically became a big enough name to now direct movies in Hollywood? And oh yeah, let's not forget about the time that it must have taken to make Staff 2. So he had maybe a year and a half to get this director spot? Let's go ahead and say he was already an established music video director. How many of those music video directors in the late 90s did you ever see go on to direct big budget movies for Hollywood? Also, how in the hell did he ever get those grisly details about his mother? Did someone just blab it to him one night in passing? She was a bit character as described, so I don't think that the details of the crimes against her would just be circulating around decades later. No offense. So yeah, that's why Roman existing perplexes me and pisses me off. But one more thing to end the conversation about this scumbag. To say that Roman was the mastermind behind all of it by giving Billy the video and by manipulating Billy and Stu into doing his dirty work, I have always felt was the biggest insult to this entire franchise. By crowning Roman the king of all plans, they essentially took away the essence, creativity, and brutality that we loved in Billy and Stu. And I'm sorry, but Roman is no Billy and Stu. I still enjoy the film, but this was butchered by inconsistent rewrites, and I am not the biggest fan of seeing one killer get the credit for what is obviously the work of 2 people, and not to mention the shittiest path to and reason for revenge. And that's it for today's episode of Tar and me shaking my fist at the sins of Roman in Scream 3. I hope you still enjoy the movie as much as I do, and thank you for listening to my rants and raves. It has been an absolute pleasure. Please like, comment, share your thoughts, follow, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and thank you so much for watching the Attic Review. Smile, Tiger.